Hello.
My computer crashed. Like, legit full-on blue screen of death.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, these things happen. I'm just going to have to look up what caused it afterwards.
Wait, you can hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
Weird.
Why shouldn't I be able to hear you?
Multiple. Many of my friends are suffering from complete inability to hear me.
That is strange. Very
Yeah,
strange.
and only me. I can hear them.
Well, right now it's just you and me in Streamhouse, so...
But I
Oh, the autosave broke. That's wonderful. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so this week we are finishing up Might and Magic 7. And I know we're finishing it up this week because 2 weeks ago I did a test to see how well EFOL would go, and then last week I thought I was streaming and wasn't, and completed the game. So, yeah. We are finishing this week, like it or not. Last Pres Regen. Prop Magic. I am actually streaming right now, right? Yes, OBS says I'm streaming. Alright. Oh, that's right. Hello.
Yo, what up?
I had a blue screen of death 2 minutes into the stream. So... yeah, this is...
This isn't nearly as bad as I feared.
This isn't nearly as bad as I feared. This is the 3rd week in a row where I will be completing the game in some capacity. 2 weeks back, I just said this, but 2 weeks back I did a test of EFOL, and I am actually able to fight my way through it right now. And then last week I thought I was streaming, wasn't actually streaming, completed the game in about an hour and a half.
Really?
Yeah, completed the game in about an hour and a half from where I was.
So was there supposed to be a stream last week and there ended up not being one?
There was supposed to be a stream last week. What happened was I forgot to actually click start streaming in OBS. So yeah, that's a thing that happened.
What was your reaction when you realized?
It was, oh crap, I wasn't actually streaming? I have to do this again? I lost a week?
That's about the second time that that's happened. Like, I remember another time, Kirby Extra Mode. Oh geez, none of that was actually recording, was it? I saw that video.
Yeah, that one was just me not really knowing how to work the controls that day. Alright, so let's start on EFOL. So the big thing about the Tonal Stick EFOL is that it's full of Medusas that will paralyze and petrify you, and it's full of Behemoths, who deal massive damage. The Behemoths, though, at least take up huge swaths of land, so as soon as I get rid of this Medusa, most of the time they'll just get stuck in the walls like what you'll see in about 30 seconds. Nice thing about them getting stuck in the walls is that their hitbox is actually larger than their attack range, so you can attack them safely some of the time. Some of the time. Shouldn't use the plus and minus keys on the keyboard because they're hotkeyed in OBS Studio.
So guess what what games I've been playing like for the past few days.
Maniac Mansion?
Actually, no. Also, you have a few rabid people in your group. Instead, I've been playing some PSP games. Maverick Hunter X, because I want to unlock a file mode and play as him. And Mega Man Powered Up, I got a save file online so I have 4 characters. Proto Man is fun. Mega is hard, but I think I can beat the game with him. Roll will be easier than Mega, but basically I'm practicing for future projects on the Melting Pot Commentaries channel. Unfortunately, there's a game I want to play on the PSP emulator, but the only way for me to actually play it is to set a setting that makes the game way too bright, because if I don't do that, it will be super slow. It's the Sonic Rival 1 and 2, unfortunately. Kasai.
Alright, so the reason that these guys are rabid is because they got knocked insane by some of the floating eyes in the first tunnel, and I don't think I actually have Cure Insanity.
What does Rabisty do again?
It raises their strength, but they won't regenerate magic points when resting. Which is fine, because I'm going to be teleporting out of here when I go to heal up anyway.
So being rabid is not...
It's not
the worst thing.
It's not inherently bad, but you do need to get rid of it on your spellcasters. Of course, since I'm going to be teleporting out before I heal up, that's kind of a non-issue. Pick up a long dagger, because why not? I was hoping to take this week off, actually, because it's my brother's birthday today. But then he got called into work tonight, or he got called into work earlier today, and now he's out doing church stuff with the missionaries, so...
On his birthday.
Hey.
Oh, well.
So we're doing all his birthday stuff on Sunday instead.
Gotcha. Not identified, not identified.
Yeah. But yeah, I was hoping to take this week and next week off of streaming, because this week would have been his birthday stuff if he hadn't had to work today. And then next week is the Thursday before Christmas, and I don't want to mess with Christmas.
Yeah. I can imagine it must be a bit of a hard time having birthday close to Christmas.
Well, my sister's birthday is the 7th, my brother's birthday is the 15th, my birthday is January 1st. So, we're kind of used to it.
New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Wow. Your birthday. That's gotta be a really... Well, at least you'll know that people will be up at like, as soon as it strikes the day. But, who knows? But God knows if they'll stay up. Because staying up past midnight causes people to sleep and eat.
Well,
I can eat English.
Well, the Thursday before New Year's, I'm going to do an extra long stream, and I'm just going to play Might and Magic 6 start to finish, basically.
Wow. He's been showing me Might and Magic 3, some of the adventures he's made in it, and it's like he screencasts it on Skype, and he asks me what to do, like what to do in battles, where to go, and so I'm kind of experiencing it vicariously through him. It's kind of fun. Definitely different than Might and Magic 7.
Yeah, the older Might and Magic games are a completely different beast. Actually, Might and Magic 10 is supposed to be a throwback to the older ones. But they took the wrong lessons from them for 10.
Oh dear.
Which is not to say I don't enjoy 10, it's just... there are other games that I would play.
Yeah.
Such as Might and Magic 4 and 5.
Yeah. So, remember how a while back I said that my first project for next year would be Kirby playing Robobot?
Yep.
The longer this goes on, it's seeming like I'm gonna have to save that for later on when I can actually finish the project because 3DS status is
Kind of worked. Oh, haste wore off. It's time for me to back out for a moment.
yeah, exactly. So it seems like my first project for the year will instead be Chimera, and I'll just have to hold off Kirby Planet Robobot until I can finally finish it.
Get this out of here.
Unfortunately, I have been spoiled on the identity of the final boss, but I haven't actually seen the fight, so I'll be blind to that, and I feel like that's the most important part. To be honest, I probably could have predicted who the final boss was, so I don't feel too bad about that. And besides, it's like it's kind of hard to.
Same here. I had that problem on both regular and Meta Nightmare. Did fine in the arena though.
I should go through the true... oh, that's not good. Spells wearing out for left and right.
In my practice attempts, I was able to beat the True Arena up to Galactonite since I didn't dare enter the final boss fight before I could record it. But I've been able to at least 3 times in my practice attempts while I still had a 3DS at work, or still working on that. Get to and beat Galactonite rather easily with no ability. I don't know why people say they have trouble with, or people complain about the True Arena so much. It's really not that bad.
Picking up a plate armor I can't use because why not?
Yeah, pretty easy. But like I said, I haven't seen the final boss yet. I know the identity of it, but I have not seen the battle. So at least when I finally get there on camera,
I'm going the wrong way. I made that mistake last week.
Get a 3DS that can record working again.
You'd better be pressing the L and R buttons like no tomorrow.
Mew has told me I should practice dodging, not just destroying, but dodging each of Nova's attacks for the final phase. So
no, even in the first phase, it'll obliterate you if you aren't dodging all the time.
So here's a perfect example of behemoths getting stuck because the pathways is so narrow in this dungeon.
Well, I will go ahead and tell you that I'm the kind of person who doesn't guard in Kirby games unless I have the mirror ability, and even then, I usually like to stick with no ability. To give you an idea.
Well, one thing I was going to do was, because I had never played Return to Dreamland before, I was going to stream Return to Dreamland after Might and Magic 7 to give my first impressions of it, but,
yeah, you told me it didn't really record well or stream well.
it doesn't run well.
It just doesn't run well flat out?
It runs, but I won't be able to stream while it's running, because it just barely runs. It doesn't run at full speed. I have to put on frame skip. I don't like streaming with frame skip.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I see.
But yeah, I'm very much enjoying Return to Dreamland. So yeah, that save file should be ready for you about this time next week.
Awesome. The reason I asked was because another project I'm trying to do is Return to Dreamland EX mode run. I'm skipping normal mode. I'll save normal mode for when I eventually perfect run the game, as well as perfect run the True Arena. But for just a simple playthrough, I'd rather do EX mode.
Alright. Now here's where we dash for the exit, because I don't really feel like fighting this giant room full of monsters. So we need to go this way.
Also, Puka beat Toho 15. One of my friends. On normal mode, but he also beat the extra stage, so...
Was he on point device or legacy?
He was on point device, but he also beat the extra stage with Rex.
Well, since he was able to beat the extra stage forces you into legacy mode.
Yeah.
So that's nothing
does?
to. Yeah, the extra stage for Lunatic Kingdom forces you into legacy mode.
Didn't know that.
So yeah, whenever you eventually beat Toho 7, I'll have to work hard to not be outclassed by Puka.
Well, that's a long way coming, because I haven't actually been playing PCB for a while. I've been doing other games. I mean, I got hooked back into Baldur's Gate recently. And once I finished it with my Thief, I decided to start playing through Icewind Dale. Because why not?
Here's what I say to you. Don't worry about it.
Alright, go ahead and get these guys cleared out.
So my plans for next year are blah 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 blah. Chimera, Mega Man and base playthrough, as much percentage as possible.
Alright, he gives
And I'll
us a
do
free
a long
blaster.
playthrough later on.
Refresh fly, let's... put on invisibility, because doing this visible is no fun.
Sonic 3, and Sonic, which I already recorded.
And then I want to pop...
And whatever happens on the Melting Pot comic.
So yeah, the Land of the Giants, I think I went over this in the Dark Team run, but the Land of the Giants is full of giants and dragons, neither of which are particularly fun to fight, and they come in numbers greater than...
9.
They come in ridiculously great numbers, so it's kind of unfun to try and
Is one
fight.
of the dragons named Rome?
Thankfully, no. I don't think I would be able to... I don't think I would have it in me to fight him. Alright. The good news is the hard part's done. Bad news is that we have 2 more long slogs of dungeons left to go. The good news is one of them we can pretty much cheese. I actually need a guy who can cast Town Portal, because I am very quickly going to run out of MP in the upcoming dungeon, because one of the enemy abilities is to suck up all your MP. So I need a Gate Master. Do they even exist in my Magic Gate 7? Apothecary, Tracker, Sailor. If they're going to be anywhere, they're going to be in the Southeast. Peasant. Jeffrey Hammock. While I'm up here, I may as well do some training, because that's a thing that needs to happen. You can't repair
Also,
that,
let
eh?
me just say,
No, you
regarding
can't.
Mega Man Powered Up, let me just say that I hate footstores so much.
Oh, good. He can repair a whole bunch of stuff now. Stone to Flesh Potion.
Flesh potion?
Stone to Flesh. If I get petrified, I can unpetrify myself. Oh, I have a res scroll.
Okay.
Oh, that's the res scroll left over from the one fight. Okay. For whatever reason, my elf can automatically repair the elven chainmail despite not actually... Ooh, pure endurance! You drink that now.
Maybe its profession is of the wrong armor class?
Well, no, he can repair it, despite not actually having the repair skill.
Oh.
Put in that and in that. Unarmed. Light magic. We leveled up a little bit too early compared to my trial run, but that's fine. What did I come up here to get? Oh, Gate Master. That's right. Can they even pop in Celeste? Well, there's a Wind Master. That doesn't help. I can already cast Fly. Psychic. Master Healer is going to be handy. You. Work for me. He looks ugly. Yeah, and conditions. He takes half of the gold I find, but I don't really need gold at the moment. I just leveled up. And if I need more gold, there's the Titan Stronghold that I can raid. Jeffrey Hammock. Alchemist, Peasant, blah. Why isn't there a Gate Master in this town? Let's check up by the castle. Peasant. There's one. Sergio the Gate Master. You are exactly what I'm looking for. You're hired. Alright, so, back to Harmondale.
Sorry, I'm playing a game called Blue Ribbon right now, and funny things are happening.
Funny things, they're always fun. Alright, so, Day of Protection, Regeneration, Regen, Farm, Hop, Regen. Prop magic isn't going to be that helpful where we're going. Day of the Gods.
This is a Garfish?
Let's ride.
Looks like a... How can a little girl do a dodge move that makes her turn invisible and phase out of existence? What?
Are you sure you're not playing Toho?
No, I'm playing Garuman.
Alright.
This...
Yeah, I didn't actually pick that up. There we go. So yeah, the reason we fly around here invisibly is because you're dealing with Titans and you're dealing with Dragons, and you really don't want to deal with those in these numbers.
What game is this, anyway? Crystal Story?
This is Might and Magic 7.
Oh.
Terrible hiding.
Alright. Cregan! Cregan everywhere! And I already cannot refresh haste, so that's going to be fun when that wears out. Devil Ichor.
Nice drill you have there. Take good care of it. Huh.
I want to secure
like that. Try to say, "Can I see that drill?" What?
Beat these guys to death because they're just in the way. Ranger Boots, Blaster, Sapphire Ring Deluxe, Gold, Assassin's Dagger of Acid. We actually now have enough blasters to make our way down to the Lincoln. Because, unarmed skill still works underwater. And the one character whose MP hasn't been rated is the one character who doesn't actually cast. We actually need you to... this belt to Zaltay so that Zal can start recovering mana. And while I'm thinking about it, go ahead and put on Torchlight, because this is kind of ridiculous. It's hard to see in the dark, after all. So now we just punch these devils to death, because why not? Alright. How long do we have on haste? 3 hours 5. Okay. But yeah, 2 weeks from now I'm going to be doing Might and Magic 6, basically all night. And then the first Thursday of the new year, on the January 5th, we start Maniac Mansion.
The enemies dropped coins, but the cutscene that appeared made the coins go away because they blah item disappearing timer.
Belch. Yeah, having these hirelings on hand is not cheap at all, but they are a safety net that I kind of need for this dungeon. And hey, if I can do this all in one pass, all the better. Ah! I keep walking off the stupid thing before it's fully up. There we go. Ooh! Yoruba! Another one that I cannot use. And another blaster. Alright, so if we were to teleport out of here right now, we would get a cutscene. I don't want that cutscene yet, so we're gonna keep fighting. Yoruba, where I picked up that particular relic, it kind of didn't help at all because I was already past the part where I needed that perk. Control Undead's not going to be useful at all, but it's worth money.
So what I was saying earlier about the phasing out of existence thing, that's not even taking into account all of the acrobatics she does while doing so. And as far as I'm aware, this girl hasn't had any martial arts training.
Don't really need any to cast Dimension Door.
If you have a drill, I guess.
Also, I keep forgetting to reconfigure this game so that it's using the hardware renderer. Oh, well, it's probably just as well. This way I can at least clearly see where what's shooting at me is shooting at me from. Alright, you actually have enough spell points to refresh haste. Problem is that if I refresh haste now, it's not going to do me any good because it's basically the same duration. Alright, come this way first. So, what's your week been like? No, seriously, what's your week been like? I'm running out of stuff to say here. I thought he was going to restore my MP, too. Oh, well. Alright, which one of you is Zenfex? Oh, hang on, preservation. Hello, the real Gravy. Actually, no, you're not Zenfex. I burned my heal too soon. That one's not Zenfex either.
Okay, so wood boxes I can move and break. Reinforced boxes I can move but not break.
Where did Zenfex? He's fleeing like the coward he is.
Okay.
Okay.
At all.
Zenfex, you need to die. Alright. Gate us to Celeste. Cutscene time!
Here we are, one happy family. Maybe now we can let bygones be bygones.
You must be joking. After the wars you've caused? After all the people you've killed? You have caused much misery. Archibald Iron Fist, for your crimes against the kingdoms of Enroth and Arathia, for all the suffering you have caused, I hereby sentence you to...
Wait, Archer, you told me you and your followers moved to an island to continue your studies in peace. Are you willing to remain there and trouble us no more?
Yes.
He did save my life.
I think this is a mistake, but very well. I hereby sentence you to exile on your little island, never to leave upon pain of death. Do you swear you will remain on the island?
I swear it.
Then go. I never want to see you again.
The score is even now, brother. Goodbye.
Yes. Goodbye.
Fun with the microphone, it sounds like. Alright. Done using you.
Yep, makes this nice, lovely noise.
Yeah. Always get lost here. I actually need to open up room in my inventory before I do this. And haste wore off anyway, so that's great. I need to open up a bunch of space in my inventory before I go do this.
She knows what. Okay, now I think I have to believe that this little girl has had martial arts training, because seriously, there's no way that just picking up a drill on a stick gave her all these martial arts skills.
It's magic.
Yes, there is.
It's magic.
Willing suspension of disbelief.
My suspension of disbelief is,
Died a long time ago.
rather limited, apparently.
So 1, 2. I wish I could sell those stupid swords. Yeah, I got enough blasters for this.
I can believe the whole drill dash thing that she has going on with that.
I wish they
But
had general stores in this game yet.
all the rest of it just keep pushing it.
Alright. Not using Elfbane. Not using the Villain Blade. You don't need a blaster.
Target an enemy and jump.
Not using that.
Ooh, I've got a homing attack.
Yeah, we have enough blasters now, so... We go to the Magic Shop.
That actually seems really cool. I can jump, homing attack, jump, homing attack, jump, homing attack, jump, homing attack.
What is this,
homing
Sonic the
attack.
Hedgehog?
Apparently, it's not a single button command thing, but you have to jump, hit the homing attack the enemy, then jump again, homing attack again, as long as there's enemies to homing attack off, of course. But still,
But is it infinite?
it does seem to be infinite as long as there's enemies, of course.
So it's like
So-
Captain Falcon's upbeat then.
Preservation
Captain
Scroll.
Falcon's upbeat. What? It's not a grab.
Just homing instead of grabbing.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and pawn those off as well. I can cast them. Alright. So,
Oh my gosh. I've got a sword beam now because my drill is at maximum level.
so go ahead and get this stuff off, so I don't have to swap things around later.
And I don't have a jump dash, oh well.
So the Forge Gauntlets, these Ranger Boots, a bow that you've not been using for a long time, to be perfectly honest. Sounds fun.
Hold on. Just a moment. So, the person we came to save just jumps through the jail bar things.
Yep. I think I remember seeing that when I was watching someone else play. I think I remember seeing that happen.
I don't even know anymore.
Alright. We are ready to get the final pieces of equipment.
Awesome.
Hop, 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 hop,
Am I
hop,
getting a
hop,
dark
hop,
matter vibe from this?
hop, 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 hop,
Because that would be really cool. I'd be down with that. Oh dear, what happened here? The whole place is trashed.
Maybe a Trevors went through. I'll show myself out. Alright. Cutscene time.
Resurrectra, everyone is present. The Lords of Harmondale and I are ready to hear your plan.
As you have no doubt begun to suspect, we, my companions and I, are not of your world, nor are our counterparts who have sided with the necromancers. We arrived here a few years ago, weary of our search for the ancients and 2 of their agents called Sheltum and Korak. Much sorrow has come to your world because of our battles with our former friends, and I am sorry for that. But we think that what we are fighting for will be worth it. We have been struggling against our former compatriots to gather the materials we need to connect to the system of gates the ancients were building before the Devil Creakin caused the silence. We need but one more part.
Yay, one more part.
On your world, we decided to hide our vehicle in the sea and activate the security system.
Yay, security
We had
system.
already begun to distrust each other. The ship's password had 2 parts.
Yay,
One
passwords.
by me, the other by Castor. We had thought we could settle our differences. We were wrong. Without the password, the ship's security system will be very hard to defeat.
Yay,
So
final
this is
dungeon.
where you, our allies from
Yay!
Harmondale, come in. We need you to get that part.
Yay, suicide mission.
The reward will
Almost
be the end of
literally.
the silence that has shrouded your world for 1,000 years.
Why?
Because I'm very likely to die in the attempt. Several times. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick up the wetsuits, because may as well go ahead and put them on now. Alright, wetsuit. Da-ba-da. Da-ba-dee, da-ba-die. So now we F2 our way back to the training center, because now we've got a whole bunch of quest XP and a whole bunch of gold. And it's a good thing we've got all this quest XP, because I need to raise everybody's skills to an insane amount just to
incoming, I
survive.
think.
Have fun with that. I've got the final dungeon coming up on my end.
Is he going to be a boss battle or?
I am surprised I had enough money to do that. Alright, so...
So that happened.
Pump that up, pump that up. Ah, buns and ties.
I think I can update your drill. Really? Cool. All for free.
On to the Talarian Forest.
I'll pay, thanks. Creepy old man. Really creepy old man.
Dirty old man, a staple of anime everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, this time it didn't even
That's the
take
wrong
any
direction.
time to establish.
Boom.
I heard Fan scream. I came running, and she was throwing knives and forks at me. Jeez. Drill tornado attack, /attack, energy oil. Temporarily protects drill energy. Restores the lost drill. Okay. I'll just use, storm parts. Drill tornado sounds cooler than /. Quickly rotate the buttons and attack. Ooh, that does look cool.
Final dungeon time, yay.
Yay. Yeah.
For real this
Why do I
week.
get the feeling this is gonna be like my favorite move?
Because you're having a lot of fun with it already. Not. There we go. Welcome to the Shoals. Last week in the non-stream, I tried to cheese my way around here, and it turns out when you leave the temple in a bottle, it actually sends you back to Harmondale. Not very helpful. So you may as well just go straight to the link. Alrighty then. Set beacon.
Oh, the cake disappeared. Okay, so...
Now we get our
Okay, so
buffs
Star
back in
Shake
place.
Cookie says it restores 15 HP. Chocolate restores 50 HP. Shortcake, it's the most expensive item, and it just says it restores HP. I'm gonna assume that means it's a full heal. It doesn't have a value on it.
Yeah, haste is not running out this time. Haste is not running out this time. Haste is lasting for a full 7 hours. You can't get that without light magic. Alright, so Bless, Prez, Regen... Those are on. Torchlight. Screw up the turns. Zal, get us back into the Lincoln, please, and thank you. Final dungeon time! Or it would be if I'd remembered to put my equips back on.
I changed the vampire kit. Too much. Oh my gosh.
Huh? Robin, you should be able to wear this. Why can't you wear it?
I feel like smashing this trash can. That's utterly random.
This is strange. My archer's skill in chainmail completely vanished. In fact, everybody's armor skills vanished. What the hell? This is a new one. Okay, okay. Load the autosave. Oh,
What happened?
Never level up while wearing the wetsuits.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Cheating time. Alright, so load. What were the skills?
Cactuses are prickly.
Alright, I need to write this down so I can fix this properly. So, leather 5E, dodging M10.
That way it looks boring. Oh my gosh, you can mess with the crawling mechanics right up.
4E, chain, 10M. I need to get you GM chain too. Leather 4E. Leather 2, chain 3, shield 6. Alright, I will be back momentarily. The game, in its infinite wisdom, decided that if you train while wearing the wetsuit, you lose your armor skills. I did not know this before tonight. Alright.
Well then.
7 view.
Jeez,
So,
that dog-
while I am technically cheating,
What are you doing, Pakoda?
I need to give myself my armor skills back is what I'm doing. But because I have to do it from outside the game, because I don't want to go through the tunnels to Eoful a second time, and I don't want to do Colonies on a second time in the same night. Alright, so...
Training plus armor skill.
Training while wearing the wetsuits kills your armor skills. Doesn't affect the dodging skill for some reason. So you had Expert 5. You had Expert 4. And Master 10. You had Expert 4. None of these were experted, so 6, 2, 3. That is a bug I've never run into before. Alright, so that should fix it. So load cheating time up. There we go. That's fixed. Go ahead and pump these leftover skill points into that. I wonder why I didn't even notice that before. Because I had the skill screen open after I was training. Yeah, the Forge Gauntlets alone is worth it. And Cat is trying to climb on my desk. And the reason I'm switching back to my regular equips instead of staying on the blasters is because, unlike in Might and Magic 6, the final dungeon has a very strong chance of killing you outright. Junior, leave that alone. And the monsters there are way too bulky for blaster strats to work. And compounding the issue is the fact that, unlike in the Hive of Might and Magic 6, you basically have no cover during the entire fight. So let's try this again. For real this time. Take you out because you're isolated. You always want to clear out the entry rooms so that you have a safe-ish room to regroup to. Lum, la, lum. La, lum, la, lum, ba, lum. Bum, bum, ba, dum. Bum, ba, lum, ba, lum. Turn the power back on. Lum, la, lum. Lum, la, lum, ba, lum. Dum, dum, da, dum. Da, dum, ba, dum, ba, dum.
Oh boy, it's aliens.
Well, actually, the aliens sent me here to kill these guys.
The aliens sent you here to what?
The aliens sent me here to kill these guys.
So... sci-fi using!
In short, the people I've been working for the second half of the game, they're aliens, and they need me to recover one last part from their ship that they got here on.
Was that revealed in the dark one?
That was also revealed in the dark one, yes.
Also, I just realized that this first dungeon is called Potato Ruins.
It's called what? So at this point, it would probably be advisable to just run for the stupid room where the thing is. Why am I coming back up here? I'm already done up here. Alright, durations. I don't know why I'm checking the durations. I already know they're good. The only one that I need to keep renewing is preservation. And that's because my spirit magic skill's not worth shit.
I got a cookie!
Delicious!
It's empty. Aw. It's already completely out of the cat.
I'm not even using blasters, I'm just punching my way through. So we need to get to the upper floor. Let's get behind these stairs.
Oh yeah, I've got... I almost said sword beams, but it's actually drill beams. So...
Delicious sword beams.
Not sword beams, drill beams.
Delicious sword beams. I believe it is... I believe it is this way. No, I think I just took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
I don't take damage.
Jump.
I don't...
It's this one. No, it's not this one. It's a different one. I need a map. It's this one. We have the Oscillation Overthruster. Let's get the hell out of here and be done with this game finally. So who wants to see the final cutscene?
Sure.
Alright, speed things up. The Lincoln isn't even a particularly difficult dungeon, it's just full of assassin droids. Alright, Resurrectra, let's end this.
That ought to do it.
Crystal. And get out of the way.
I am Korak. Please come in.
That's not your party.
Korak? We saw you crash on Zine. How could you have survived?
My apologies. I am a Korak, not the Korak. The Korak you saw crash was not me, and he may very well have died in that crash. Then again, perhaps not. We are very hard to kill. This is Web Station Beta 5, and I am the Guardian. The gate system was built about 1,000 years ago, but we never got a destination portal set up on your world before the war. The war against the Kregan consumed all the resources of the Ancients.
Which one leads to the Ancients?
None of them, I'm afraid. When the Kregan infiltrated the Gate Web 900 years ago, the entire Spinward Rim was cut off from the rest of the system. That's where we are right now. And that star over there is where you just
It's
came
basically
What about all
Stargate.
these other gates? Where do they lead?
from. Other worlds seeded by the Ancients long ago. They all fell into barbarism during the war. I would help them, but I am not permitted to leave this place. And I get very little traffic. The gates prevent people without control cubes from passing through them.
But we gave our control cube to Resurrectra.
So where can we go from here?
Go? Why,
Or no,
anywhere
we
you
gave it to
want,
Robert the
my friend.
Wise.
Anywhere you want.
Well, we're finally done.
Yay! I can play something else. And I'm going to do exactly that. And I forgot to turn off my mail client.
This is almost how you felt at the end of Final Fantasy VIII.
Alright, so we will be right back. I'm going to switch the things up a bit. So,
Switch what?
I'm